this video, I will explain you how to play Kai'Sa like a pro. Alright guys, here we are into the video. So the first thing that we're gonna do as Kai'Sa is to go Doran's Bow. If you wanna check my runes, you can check them now. I will put them on the screen. And the only thing that I wanna mention is that you can change to Triumph or Presence of Mind based on how much kill pressure you have in your laning phase. I feel like I have some kill pressure, so I went for Triumph. And then Triple Tonic, I love it a lot because every spell of Kai'Sa is pretty strong, so Elixir of Skill is pretty strong on this character. On top of that, cashback to just have more gold. Pretty simple concept. In bot lane, you get a lot of gold because of Bowling Quest. And that's about it. Those are my runes. And let's just play the game and see what happens. Now, I have to be really careful about Twitch. I wasn't actually thinking about that. We should be in a good position anyways. And we have a Soraka later on. I wasn't actually thinking that they had a Twitch, but that's fine anyways. Nothing happens. We have a potion as well, so I'm gonna pop it right away. Because in the end... Oh my god. They played so deep here. I think the guy doesn't reach me here. Okay, never mind, he actually died. Okay, so we're currently playing in Diamond 1, I didn't mention that. And the enemy is playing a bit weird. I didn't expect them to actually look for a full all-in level 1, just like that. But they fumbled, and so because of that, we can shove the next wave and then look for a Kal. So when you want to play Kai'Sa like a pro, like what is the difference between like a Kai'Sa that has, you know, that plays in solo queue and a Kai'Sa that plays competitive, let's say, or something like that. So the difference mainly is the knowledge of the character and how mechanical you are. So most of the things that like will make the difference when you're playing Kai'Sa is how good you are with your hands and how much you can deliver with it. And Morgana's probably going to stop my support. But if it doesn't stop me, honestly, we're in a great position. I will never try to actually kill this guy. I'm pretty happy that we can base and then get the Kal off. If she kills that, pretty good, but I don't feel like that's needed, let's say. And having Kal is quite important as Kai'Sa because you want to close it as fast as you can. It's already a character that doesn't want to buy Kal from my perspective. So cheat recall into Kal. In this case, we didn't do 3 waves. We did a kill, 2 waves, and then based. That's pretty fine anyways. I have W. I can look for this. Holy, I've never did a kill in this way. So the guy was sort of a pig here, I'm not gonna lie. Actually, he was a bit of a pig. And here we want to keep this wave, right? Because look, he has to hit the minion. We're gonna say, don't hit the wave, don't hit the wave. And now look at how we can play in this way. Like, we can play in a way where, like, Twitch is unable to play because of the super mistake. And that's exactly what you want to do in your games. Just make sure that the guy can never farm in this way that we're actually doing. See, the wave is still coming towards us. The guy is unable to play. Looked for a Q. And... where is he? He's actually disappeared. Unfortunate. I don't know where the Morgana is. Okay, Morgana is here, but she's level 1. I don't know where the enemy jungler is, but I genuinely think that we can just like run them down. I can W here. The guy's not even standing in front. So pretty good. Really great start, let's say, for a Diamond 1, Diamond 2 game. And the only thing that, again, I want to mention is... when you're playing Kai'Sa, snowballing is quite important. Getting the Kal right away as well on the cheat recall. And that's why I also got Triple Tonic. I like a lot the Elixir of... I don't remember the name of the Elixir, actually. Elixir of Avarice, which gives you 60 gold once you close it. This helps out a lot. After the cheat recall, we can get another spike item. Q that. Nice. And then auto. And that's pretty good. They're gonna probably chase here, but I think that's pretty bad again. I don't know what this guy is doing, actually. He's... pretty bad at playing the game. But support role, you guys know it, in West. We're not really good at playing this role for some arcane reason. They're just like always overextending or like doing random stuff. I think if we play slow, we're actually gonna win this one. If the guy Ws me though. And the guy's not Wing. I think that's at least he will die. I probably won't, but the guy will die. Eventually this was pretty good anyways. If the queen actually matches instead of going for the camp, I think we'll have done even better. Gonna call for help because that's like a really good counter jungle, honestly. Even if I die, I see this as a good win. Okay, 1 guy died, 2 guys died, pretty good. So you see, like, actually looked for this deep play. Yeah, I'm gonna try to auto him as much as I can, so that at least we should be getting 1 kill off, right? I hope. That's fine anyways, actually. Best trade we could ever do, honestly. We still have an insane amount of value. We lost a few waves, that's for sure. But I mean, we're a Kai'Sa with 4 kills in the end. Can I W this guy? No, I can't. It's gonna go to kill himself. So by doing this, we actually gave some kills to the jungler We have Million, which has a minion advantage because, of course, the enemy Million are just roamed. And we're winning bot lane in the meanwhile. Like, nothing changes, right? We'll use our summoners, we used our stuff, but we're in a really great position. So another thing that I saw pro players and in general, like, Kai'Sa players do, and I want to teach you that, is that you most likely want to go Recarve Bow at the start. Recarve Bow is pretty good because you can proc your lethal tempo a bit faster along with Doran's Bow. That's the whole gimmick, let's say. You have a lot of attack speed and you're proccing your lethal tempo stacks a bit earlier. My Soraka is mad at me. I think because I stole her a few CS or something like that. And so 700 gold spike after the Cal. You can buy Recarve Bow and your damage is great. Like, you're already dealing great damage while outwing. That's the whole thing when you play Kai'Sa right now. Just playing her lethal tempo, auto proc the lethal tempo, and eventually just deal an insane amount of DPS. Because now Kai'Sa is kind of like a DPS character. That's what I like to say. Like, you play her as a DPS character, really good auto Q again, 300 damage. And now we can simply perma push, honestly. Like, I don't really see why we wouldn't do that. Even the queen, we can call her to invade if she wants, but I think that the camps are mostly done. So we're just gonna perma push here. I have no idea where the Morgana is. Okay, she's playing topside actually. So even diving bot lane is actually pretty doable if you ask me. Probably gonna put... I have no champion only on this account. I have to be careful. I didn't expect that. The guy's just... okay, he flashed backwards. And he's probably forced to base for the next wave. Which is pretty fine anyways. I think that if our jungler actually walked and looked for this play here, that would have been better. Don't know what my Soraka is doing. It's actually holding the wave. If she actually looked for the dive together with us, we probably would have killed. But that's fine. You know, it doesn't matter. We're in a really good position anyways. And our objective is possibly to, of course, close the Kraken. So some people that go for magical footwear, I want to give you my opinion on that. I think that cashback is so much better, especially in the low leagues like Emerald and such. Because you're always going to have more value from like a gold perspective compared to magical footwear, which is pretty good anyways. You don't have to buy shoes, right? You can close Kraken right away. But I still enjoy way more to go for cashback. It's much more valuable as a spell or like as whatever it is. Don't know what this guy is doing always. Just looking for really bad trades. This guy's 1 HP again. And you see like the problem of bot lane in general. See, these people are playing support, but they play support like they are bronzes and that doesn't help much. I have to follow linear, sadly. We're gonna kill 2 kills because the enemy millionaire was roaming again. But that's pretty good anyways if you think about it. The guy roams and once again we're making an insane amount of pressure to this million tower here. And our jungler is also in a great position overall. So all of this seems to be in line of what we did. I am gonna go for a amplifying tome. Keep in mind that I have an elixir of force, so we wanna use it on the next fight because else I'm not able to buy the pickaxe, like I don't have the space for that. Remember, you're gonna get the Q upgrade when you get Kraken, pickaxe, and Cal. So we wanna hypothetically go for a pickaxe here once I use the elixir of force. Those are like the most important spikes of Kai'Sa. Now I'm gonna use the elixir of force and look for a play on Twitch when he's actually walking forward. I can even W and see if I land that. Okay, I haven't landed that. Actually could have looked right away for it. Guy's gonna Q. Nice. And I could even look for a dive. I have no champion only, guys. I'm sorry about that. I have to put it really quick. Because when I'm diving, well, it's quite important to have it. Because also I clicked the tower as a mistake, so hopefully not. But, you know, it can happen. Alright, here we are. And now we put champion only and look for the dive. Q auto W. And then we're gonna reset. Oh my god, I actually killed him way too early, so I couldn't ult out. I didn't expect him to one-shot him this hard. We actually did. So now we miss only one level. We miss only one level for our cube grade, which is eventually what we would love to have for the next base. Because of course we buy pickaxe and from there we have the best spike for Kai'Sa. With cube grade you can literally look for any trade you want. Like it's just so good. Probably gonna get the full tower at this point. I think this is pretty good in the end. Like the guy's healing me. And even if Twitch ults here, we're in a really good position. I think he ulted when he got doved. Excuse me. It's just gonna die ultra hard again. And we are gonna shove this wave. Nice. The guy just made another mistake. I don't know why he tried. So when you see... when as ADC, guys, you see the tower being so low and your support is roaming or trolling, just like this guy is doing as Twitch, I will look for plays in the map, mid lane, top lane, invading enemy jungle. I know this doesn't seem right, especially because you have bot lane quest, but that's the best thing you can do for your team, hands down. Okay, we're gonna get the Berserk Greaves, we have the pickaxe, we still miss a bit for level 8, But once we're gonna get it, we have cube grade and we're gonna become so strong. That's the whole gimmick again of the build. Kraken, Pickaxe, Cal, try to not be late on the spike. Once you get level 8, boom, we're gonna get the improvement. And from there, we simply wanna perma-fight. If we're gonna die a bit, it doesn't matter, because we are so snowballed, and the whole concept is to try to snowball even more. So you wanna snowball, make mistakes, and be mechanical with this character, right? Just like a Vayne. You play Vayne, you wanna be mechanical with the character, and you wanna try to trade as much as you can. That's what you wanna do with the character. Now, be really careful, because I have no idea where the action is. The action is not here, and we got finally the level 8, which unlocks our cube grade, which, well, it's... if you get it at the right time, it's just like an insane amount of damage against the enemy, right? You have to get it at the right time, though. See, like, look at the damage I'm doing. Like, this guy's 1 HP. That's pretty good. Okay. Actually, I had to fold. Dodge. Oh my god, Struck is playing so well. I don't think I can kill that guy. Okay, the queen actually does. Pretty good. Nice. Pretty good, guys. And as you can see now, we're gonna take the mid lane wave, which is nice. The Twitch is pretty low. Even if he ults me, I think we're in a good position. Never mind this bot side. We saw him. So this mid lane tower should be forced. And after we force this tower, we can look for a top lane play. Queen is probably gonna do it by herself. So maybe we don't even need to do that, actually. I'm gonna Q this wave with my cube grade. And from this position, I think that this game is quite nice, actually. Let's Q this wave. And I will base when we get the Ginsos, okay? If we get Ginsos, pretty good. Let's see if the guy actually fish checks. There's a control ward here. He might actually look for a top lane play, so we QW him as soon as he enters the bush. Okay. Good QW. That was like half of his HP, as you can see. And we simply want to heavily trade and heavily check every single tiny thing when we're playing Kai'Sa. As long as we're not base, we want to like push the lead as much as we can. 6 minions for our Cal, so if we don't miss any minion... If we don't... oh my god. Yeah, I got it. We're in a great position anyways. I could be able to look... Okay. I missed. Actually misplayed ultra hard here. I misplayed so hard, guys. My bad. You know, sometimes it happens. I have to dodge a bit better, do a few mistakes in less, but that's okay. Eventually we get the Ginsos. That's what I'm saying. Like, yes, guys, you just try everything, right? Try everything. Even if you give a shutdown or two, the damage that you're gonna have later on once you spike, it's just insane. And it's not like a snowball build. Like, you snowball, and you play with the snowball. If you don't play with the snowball, well, you're not playing Kai'Sa, right? When you're seeing, like, really good Korean players, pro players, getting a lead with this character, they just never stop fighting, okay? So even you should try to fight as much as you can. Always stay near to the fight. Always fight, even if you're gonna make a few mistakes. The important thing is to eventually just build consistency with the character, so that every time you're fighting, you're just genuinely winning. Okay, now we're gonna shove this one. And nothing, I think we can take this tower even. That's a really good position to be in. We have no waves, so the wave's almost dying because of that. Be really careful about the Morgana. Don't watch my dodging because I'm so bad at dodging in these days. My mouse is kind of broke. I have to buy a new one because, you know, the paddles on the downside of, like, what is this guy even doing? Like, I'm just gonna ult him at this point. Oh my god, it's 1 HP. Good, no way. I was so lucky by him, actually. Can we dodge this one? Okay. And you see, like, I'm not asking too much for permission to actually do my plays. I'm just doing them, you know? Just doing them as much as I can, and forcing out, because again, reaching a spike with this character means that you have to like rush it and do it as much as you can. Now, I can even do Drake solo because this character is crazy. So, especially when you're ahead. I wouldn't waste your time doing Drake, but let's just put it in this way. It's a really easy game for now. And having a Drake in more always helps, right? So, let's just base. We haven't lost that much time. We're still ready for the Herald timer, base into mid lane. And let's get the Earthbound. This build works really well, the Terminus one. I already made a video about it literally 2 days ago. But I wanted to mention like how Kai'Sa players actually apply all the leads and how they play. So the difference between the other video is that I was featuring Terminus. This game, we don't feature Terminus. We simply feature how to play Kai'Sa like a fucking pro. Like someone that actually knows what he's doing, right? So I know what I'm doing. I'm just getting my items and getting my pickaxe. And then I just force. Especially when I have ultimate. and all my summoners, you should never keep them for too much. That's my advice. Like, never keep stuff with Kai'Sa. Like, always try to use everything you have as fast as you can. Because then you're just gonna re-get it again and then look for it, okay? What I like about Kai'Sa and Vayne, they have to be played like snowballers. Like, you have to play them and simply say, okay, I have to gather as much resources as I can. Gather, and then snowball. That's why I love these characters. They literally play on the fact that you have to go ahead. So some games you're gonna do really bad, right? But the games where you go ahead, you have to push the lead. That's the whole concept. Like, don't make the mistake of not pushing the lead, if that makes sense. Now we're gonna try to force this topside tower. You see that the mid lane and the bot lane tower are gone. So pros, players in general, like the theory of the game says that you have to force this tower here because it's pretty easy to actually get it off. I'm gonna eat the clone of Wukong because I will get my lethal tempo stacked a bit earlier here. You see that I have 5 stacks already because the Wukong clone actually does apply on it effects on your character. So we can abuse it to actually get some lethal tempo stacks before the fight starts. And I think this guy is dead. And probably so is Wukong. Oh, I didn't kill him. Okay, pretty good. Got a kill off here. Double kill on these 2 guys. And you see, I'm just like, keep on going with the lead. Like, keep on fighting. Keep on doing everything that we have to. As long as my team is not basing or like doing anything weird. So here you see I did a tiny auto-cancelling reset with my my ultimate. You simply have to press ultimate and in the meanwhile press attack move. And the guy could never see this burst actually coming. It was pretty bad for him actually getting one-shotted in this way. But now we're gonna get this one. Boom, 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 boom. Just hit this tower, hit this tower. Keeping. Auto. And then we Q this wave. And once we have third item, we're simply gonna base. And then go for Terminus. Pretty good for now. We're doing an insane job. We also have Nash. We have everything we need. I also like this build because it makes getting Nash really, really easy. Now, we haven't done Nash, I'm sorry. We did Heralds. But like even doing Nash, doing objectives with Kai'Sa is so easy. And that's also the reasoning of why this character has, from my perspective, a good win rate. Like, generally speaking, if she has a good win rate, it's because she's really easy to do Nashes with. And she has a decent scaling overall. It's not a good scaling, but it's not that bad either now that the Terminus scales with on it. So that's what I'm currently thinking. Just like really strong build if you go ahead. If you go behind, there are other champions which naturally outscale you very hard as well. So the whole gimmick again is you see a draft where you say, okay, I think I can snowball here. I think I can do that. And it's gonna be really, really good. Oh my god. I think I'm dead though. I was quite unfortunate they actually hit me behind the tower while outwing. But it's fine, I got the kill off. They got a shutdown on me, which was a bit unfortunate. I made a mistake. We sell this one, get PD. And when I play this build, I don't like going Zhonya's too much. I see people doing Zhonya's. I don't like it too much. I like going even more attack speed. So we go Phantom Dancer or Runans. Now, the enemy team doesn't have an insane amount of melees, as you can see. Like, they don't have Wukong, Braum, Sejuani, or stuff like that. So it's really hard to proc Runans consistently. And because of that, I just like to have a more statistical item like Phantom Dancer. Phantom Dancer is really, really good because of his statistics. You have 10% movement speed, Ghosted. Ghosted is pretty good on Kai'Sa anyways because you can eat through the minions. Many people don't remember that, but like Phantom Dancer makes you Ghosted, right? And Ghosted means that you can walk past the minions. Like you can go into the minions, walk near them, and it's like they aren't there, right? Like the collision is not existing. So it's pretty strong because you don't actually get body blocked or creep blocked while playing a fight in mid lane. It's not as bad as it looks. Like it's actually pretty strong. Statistically, best ZL in the game. But Runans now, after the changes, also has, also has his sense, let's say. Now let's see what happens. The guy base died, I managed to reach him in time, unfortunately. We could go for Drake simply, if we want to make it simple, but I want to look for this fight on this guy. Oh, never mind, actually kill me ultra hard. He's probably gonna die. Yeah, pretty good. Now, I didn't want to face check the guy. I think I face checked him a bit too hard. Probably should have just walked to him and then he, but instead I hit forward. So don't take the coach thing like how he did. Okay, here you should walk to him, then he ults or whatever, and then you E out while outwing. It was really bad by me, but I just want to show you that you want to look for as many plays as you can. Okay, no matter the elo. Right now we're playing in Diamond 1. But like, no matter the elo, once you have the lead, you simply want to push. push the lead as much as you can. Do we have red buff here, perhaps? No, we don't. Okay, this guy's gonna kill, and we're gonna get this tower here now. Pretty good. I'm gonna catch this one. Pew pew pew. You see how much damage and attack speed we have. It's quite annoying for the enemy team. This guy might actually look for me. I'm gonna just take the inhib. I don't really care about that. You guys on my back, you know what? I don't really think it matters. I'm gonna try to dodge this pretty simply. And I think the guy is forced to like... I can't reach him. Oh, don't use the plant, please. Okay. If the guy plants... no way I actually got hit by... Okay, that's fine. Yeah, I think it's a bit hard to actually look for this fight. Sadly, the Jax will die. I think I made a mistake, and that's my fault. Because if I don't get landed here, we're in a great position overall. And now I will call for Nash, honestly. Like, simply call for Nash. They're in a really bad position. We have all the vision. So if we simply call for Nash and call it, like you see, by calling the Nash, the queen actually comes. And nothing, I'm gonna burst it down insanely quick. I just want to show you how much time we need to do Nash. Look at that. Like, we're in 2. Look at my damage on Nash. Like, do you guys believe how fast we're doing Nash here? And we did the S2 players in, what, 20 seconds? 30 seconds? At minute 20, by the way, so... One of the fastest Nashes in the game, it's Kai'Sa, absolutely. Along with Kalista, if she's ahead and she has Blade Ginso, or something like that. That's one of the perks that I love the most about this character. Once you go ahead, getting Nash is so easy in solo queue. And it just makes no sense, because the enemy just never has a chance of coming back after you get this Nash, right? Unless you have a really bad team. Because Kai'Sa doesn't scale that well, right? Like here we have GA in a few. But like from here, we're not gonna scale insanely hard. Unless you go for Infinity Edge. I've seen some people doing Infinity Edge here. It's just a bit... It's just a bit harder to actually do that, if that makes sense. Like, it's hard to buy such an expensive item later on into the game, even if you're really fan. But I mean, if you want to go for more damage, you can surely do that. Okay, the guy just kills. And nothing, this is the end of... This is the end, you know? Like, that's about it. It's pretty simple. We showcased why we love Kai'Sa, right? Why us ADCs and all the people that I call just genuinely love this character. They love it pretty hard, and I'm happy that she's getting some love with the Terminus buff that makes Onit Kai'Sa good again. So yeah, here we played the 911, guys, and I tried to explain you why I love this character, what are the pain points, and like what are the things that you have to work on when you're playing this character. Hope you enjoyed the video. Make sure to leave a like if you enjoyed, and see you in the next video. Bye bye.